Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Today's video I will be highlighting some plants that are either blooming or about to bloom and are all budded up. This is not an actual tour, this is just showing you, highlighting a couple of plants that are doing really well. Here we are in the middle of May guys. I'm very happy about how the garden came back out the winter. Let's get started. First up guys are Shasta daisies. I have quite a few different types of daisies in my yard and they're all doing this. Really nice guys. Most of my Shasta daisies were on clearance from Lowe's because I try not to buy too many full price plants because why? You know, so I've got a couple of Shasta daisies. So here's two more. And then a little further down there, you'll see some more Shasta daisies down here, guys. So I have White Mountain. I have Snowcap. I have Amazing Daisies. I have Daisy May. And I might have another type. But they're all doing absolutely great, guys. So that was the first one. Daisies. Next up, guys, are the blanket flower. Now, these are, I think I have 2 or 3 different types. I don't know the name offhand, but I will be doing a video again to highlight the plants in the yard. And as you can see, there's 2 types here. There's one that's more of a red hue. And you have one more of an orangey yellow hue, guys. And I have 3 of these, and again, I remember these very clearly. These were clearance plants from Lowe's. Here's another one over here that's all the way budded up, guys. That is blanket flower, also known as Gaillardia. Next up, guys, we have some phlox. I have several different types of phloxes in the yard. Here's one of more of a purple hue. And here's one that's more of a burgundy red hue. And again, that's a phlox too. That's a phlox. And this one, I remember these very clearly. These were actually clearance plants from Monrovia. And this one is coming back really great. So I'm waiting on these guys. Hopefully they do as well. So the phloxes are doing great in the yard as well, guys, here in May. Coreopsis. This guy here, I bought this, I think, in a quart container, and this guy has been showing off. I don't remember if it was a clearance plant or not, but I've had this plant. This is a comeback. And there's another thing too, guys. All these plants I'm showing you are not plants I bought with flowers. These are all comebacks from last year or the year before or that year before. You know, so these are plants that I've taken care of and they have come back here in 2024. So here's one type of Coreopsis. This one might not be in full bloom, but there's another one right here. And this one here is all budded up, guys. And again, here's a close-up of the other daisies that were on the other side of the yard, guys. My Gora, pink Gora, is blooming. And here are the white Goras here. You might have seen a video not too long ago where I was highlighting the Gora plant, where I made a point of giving you all the details I had about each. So that's really great. The white ones are a little bit taller than the pink ones, but I love them. Really love them, guys. Daylilies, guys. Now these are daylilies that I bought as bare root from Lowe's or Walmart in the last 2 years. Last year and this year, and guys, they are doing absolutely amazing. Now the only thing is that when I bought them, I was under the impression I was buying Stella d'Oro, but the Stella d'Oro is a smaller bloom and it's more of a solid canary yellow, but these guys here have more. It's not all the way yellow, but it doesn't matter. I'm not complaining. I love it anyway. I love daylilies, period. I should never have to actually buy daylilies again, guys. I have so many in the yard and they're all doing absolutely amazing. I've got a few Dutch irises that are coming out. These were actually bulbs that I bought in February, guys. February bulbs are blooming. This is a Dutch iris, and I believe this is Blue Magic. Of course, the purple Homestead Verbena is not stopping anytime soon. This guy here has been blooming since March, and it will be blooming all the way down to December, guys. If you don't have verbena and you love some things that are trailing and that they will last all the way down to the frost, this is purple Homestead Verbena. You guys know I talk about this plant so much because I'm so impressed with it, because it simply blooms. It just blooms and blooms and blooms. So here's a pan of the garden. Let's see what else we can find that is blooming. So again, those are the daisies, those are the daylilies. I've got some veronicas that are blooming. Stay tuned for the video on individual veronicas, but I've got a couple different types of veronicas in the yard. I think I might actually have 5 different types of veronicas. There's one that was from Proven Winners on sale at Lowe's. Another one on sale at Lowe's. More daylilies blooming. Also blooming, guys, we have some yarrow. Got a couple different types of yarrow, and they really love the clay. And they actually don't die, for me here in Zone 8A in Georgia, they don't die all the way back. The foliage stays. Now, it doesn't look like, you know, it's not like completely green, but it does stay up, and it doesn't look ratty, but it doesn't die all the way back for me, guys. This is yarrow. Again, I don't know the type of yarrow. I don't have the stuff in front of me, the markers in front of me. But again, this is just a quick video showing you what's blooming. Each of these plants will get their time in the spotlight, where I will highlight them individually so you can know exactly the zone, the height, you know, the sun exposure and everything. The Rose Marvel Salvia is kind of almost done with its first flush. I need to trim this back to get its second flush going, but it still looks good. I mean, it can still go a couple more days before I have to trim it back, but I love me some Rose Marvel Salvia. And guys, all these plants I'm showing you are pretty much full sun, because I'm in the backyard, and the backyard pretty much gets full sun, and then a certain part of the yard does get part sun, but the plants don't seem to be worried about that because they're still performing, guys. So some of my coneflowers, this is the Artisan Series coneflower. And guys, I'm working on mulching my beds. This is why it looks like that, because when I mulch, I actually put the cardboard under, but I need to neaten this up a little bit better. Hopefully in time for the May tour, but that's what you're seeing here. It's pretty much pine bark over cardboard. Here is the Artisan coneflower. This one came out the ground, guys, with a vengeance. And this is the one where you can see different types of colors on one plant, guys. I'm really excited about that. I have a couple of them in this bed. Also blooming, guys, I've already done a spotlight video on this particular plant, but this is Verbena Lollipop. Got 3 of them, and all 3 are doing amazing. These I bought last year when Home Depot had their 3 for $12 perennial sale, and they have not disappointed, guys. Got a couple of hydrangeas that are getting ready to do their thing. That's a smooth hydrangea right there, but we will highlight that when we get to it, guys. So I'm really liking what the garden is doing, guys. So many plants are happy and looking healthy. All these guys came back from last year, guys, and what a feeling that is when your garden really comes back and you don't have to worry about anything dying. Or anything diseased, or you had to pull out or anything. So what else do we have? Let's go up here and see. Oh, I wanted to show you guys This one here, this is the Eryngium. This is the sea holly that is beginning to turn that beautiful color. You probably tired of me hearing me say this, but the Eryngium, or the sea holly, that I had bought 2 years ago, bare root, and it sat there and didn't do anything. Guys, this year this thing woke up and shot up. I mean, it shot all the way up. This is an absolutely beautiful plant. Let me know if you have Eryngium in your yard. This one was a, not a clearance, but a bare root plant I bought from Walmart. Either Walmart or Lowe's. I go to them so often and I buy all kinds of stuff. I actually don't, I'm getting confused as to where I buy things, but it doesn't matter because they kind of have the same thing anyway. But this is Eryngium, guys, and this is just it getting the color ready. This is not even the final color. I cannot wait for that beautiful purple. Same thing with this, guys, here. I bought that Eryngium, and I also bought this Nephophia, or red hot poker, and again, didn't do anything last year. And this year it woke up, and not only I meant to do a video on this plant before I lost the blooms, because as you can see, it already bloomed some, but there's actually more things coming out at the bottom. But this, same like the Eryngium, didn't do anything last year, woke up this year and went nuts. I do have some other ones back here, so let me show you the ones that I bought from Monrovia on sale. Guys, I wish I had a picture of when I had this from Lowe's. This thing looked like trash on Lowe's shelf. It's a Monrovia, and I think it's called Mango Popsicle, I think. 3 of them were on sale, guys. They looked ratty. Nobody was picking them up last year. And of course, I'm going to pick it up because it ended up only being $7. Because Monrovia stuff are usually $13 or something dollars. I ended up paying $7 for this thing. And look at all the beautiful blooms it's going to give me this year, guys. So please don't give up on clearance plants. Don't pass them by. I know we all want something to look really, really nice right away. But to save some money, we can get clearance plants. So here's one, and they're all looking really, really nice. Here's another one. I might have to move them because they're kind of too close to some of these plants, but look at that, guys. Mango Popsicle. I believe this one is, there's 2 of them. I don't remember exactly which one is which, but it doesn't matter, guys. They're all blooming. So this one is red hot poker. My proven winners, Pugster Periwinkle butterfly bush that I got on clearance for $7 for a 2-gallon last year. Can you believe that, guys? $7, 2-gallon Pugster Periwinkle, proven winners, and it is coming back, and coming back really, really nice. Look at that, guys. All budded up. I cannot wait for a show. I love butterfly bush. I do have the regular butterfly bush that gets really, really big. And I'm noticing a lot of other brands are coming out with these little miniature butterfly bushes. They're so cute. But I just don't have the space for it anymore. I have enough. I have like 3 Royal Reds, which is the regular big ones. And then I have this 1 Pugster Periwinkle. And I gave away 2 more because I just don't have the space for it. But I love me some butterfly bush, guys. Next up, guys, is a rose. Now, this is one of the roses that I bought from Walmart, bare root, for $9.97. This one is supposed to be medallion, and I was worried about it because a couple people in the comments said you might not get the medallion because it might be labeled that, but I think I got it. I think I got it, guys. This is supposed to be medallion. Now, the plant is not looking great. I'm already seeing some issues here, so I have to spray it. But this is supposed to be medallion, guys. Let me know, because the medallion one is supposed to be like a color, like a medallion, or a copper colored, or a peachy brownie color, and I think this is it. But the plant itself is not looking the greatest, but I'm happy to see that it is the correct plant, but I just need to spray it a little bit more, guys. Now again, I'm working on mulching, so I have my cardboard down, so that's what all the paper is, and I have a lot of yard to mulch, guys. So, and mulch is very expensive, so I'm really trying to take my time and mulch this thing, but I definitely want to mulch before it gets too hot, guys. So the yard is looking great. I'm so happy with what I'm seeing. Last thing I want to show you guys is these were recently purchased, but when I purchased them, they didn't have any blooms. And I love these guys here. I love hydrangeas, but I specifically love mop heads. I like macrophylla. I just find them to be a little bit more beautiful than the typical ones, but it's quite fine. Whatever you like, that's fine. This one here, because I have acidic soil, this is what it's going to end up doing. I don't add anything to my soil, guys. And these guys, I have probably 7 of these in my yard. I have 5 that are comebacks from 2 and 3 years ago, and then I have 2 that I had bought when Lowe's had that $12.88 sale, guys. Let me know what you think about this. This is Bloomstruck by Endless Summer. And I had bought 3 of them, and they're all doing well, different levels of blooms. But isn't that gorgeous, guys? And up here is a garden that I'm working on, and I have a whole shade area going. But again, I'm going to give you a little bit better tour come in May so you can see all the other little projects that I've been working on, guys. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think of what's blooming here on May 15th. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and please remember to hit the notification bell to be alerted on my new videos, guys. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.